I'd like to ask you a little bit about yourself as a dancer. First of all, could you tell me your names?
Becky. Taylor. Maddie.
And how old are you, Becky?
8.
How long have you been dancing?
4 years.
And what about you, Taylor? How old are you?
I'm 9 and I've been dancing for probably 7 or 8 years.
What about you, Maddie? How long have you been dancing and how old are you?
I'm 9 and I have been dancing for about 7 years.
7 years? And do any of you remember the first dance performance you saw?
No.
You don't remember?
I saw the Nutcracker here.
And do you remember it?
Mm-hmm.
What did you
I loved it and I wanted to be on stage and dance, so I joined here.
And have you been in any other performances here?
Yeah.
What ones?
This is my 3rd Nutcracker. Little Mermaid, Mary Poppins, Snow White, and Cinderella.
And have you other girls been in performances here?
Yeah.
And what is your favorite thing about performing?
You get to be on stage and you get to dance a lot.
And how do you feel when you're on stage and the audience responds to you by clapping?
I feel kind of scared a little bit.
Yeah? How about you, Taylor? How do you feel when you're on stage performing and the audience starts to clap?
I feel brave. I feel happy because they're cheering for the dance that I'm doing.
Right. Do any of you have a favorite dance you've done that you remember?
Yeah.
Yeah? What about it? Maddie, what was your favorite dance?
My favorite dance would probably be the peasants in Cinderella.
And do any of you have a favorite costume that you can remember wearing in the past or maybe now? Becky, you have one? Oh, what about you, Taylor? What is your favorite costume?
When I was 7, I did Cinderella, and I had this wonderful spring fairy costume.
And what was wonderful about it?
It just had so much detail to it.
Yeah, and it was fun to wear?
My favorite was one of my tap costumes. It was dark blue, and it had a bunch of sequins on it, and I loved to just twirl, and the skirt would come up.
So what are some things, it sounds like you like the costumes. What are some other things you love about dancing? Could you tell me something that you love about dancing? Not sure? What are some memories you have about dancing that are special when you think about coming here?
If you have someone new in your class, you can make friends.
Right. What about you, Taylor? Is there something you like in particular about dancing?
I like dancing because every time you come here, you either learn something new, and when you learn something new, you may not be good at it, but they still help you.
And how do you feel once you achieve your goal, once you've accomplished that hard task?
I feel, I don't know which word to say, maybe wonderful.
And Maddie, would you say there's anything that makes all that hard work worthwhile?
Yes, finally getting to perform on stage and having an audience that enjoys your show.
That makes it worthwhile. And can you name anyone in particular who's helped you since you've been dancing here at Carnegie Performing Arts Center?
I have 2.
Okay, who are they?
Miss Stephanie and Miss Kiana.
Yeah, and how have they helped you?
Well, if I didn't know move, they would just help me with it until I got it.
Yeah, they were patient. So Maddie, is there anyone in particular who's helped you become a better dancer while you've been dancing at Carnegie Performing Arts Center?
Especially Stephanie, Miss Monica, and Miss Mary.
Yeah, how do you feel they've helped you?
Stephanie just pretty much taught me almost everything I know. Miss Monica helps me get better, and Miss Mary, I always have her there to talk to. helps me improve.
What about you, Taylor? Are there any teachers here or just maybe someone in your life that you feel has helped you become a good dancer?
Miss Stephanie.
Yeah. Was she your teacher?
She was my dance teacher this year too. She'd been dancing for many years and she just got better at it. Now she passed those ballet moves on to us.
Excellent. Well, is there anything that you think might surprise people who don't know who who are not in dancing? There is. What might surprise them?
It's not as easy as it looks, and once you get on it, once you get on stage, you hardly feel nervous at all. So, and if you mess up, the audience won't even know if you mess up so it doesn't really matter if you mess up. And it's a sport, and it's very athletic.
And what about you, Becky? Is there something about dancing that you think people might be surprised about who are not dancers? You're not sure? Taylor, if you had to give any advice to people who are younger dancers than yourself, to very little girls, what would you tell them? What kind of advice would you give them?
I'll give them, do your best. Be very calm. Be brave. Have mercy.
Well, thank you, ladies, for your interview. It was very nice getting to know you.